Hello YouTube, today we're going to be breaking down the 125 gallon aquarium. There's a lot of fish in there. I'm going to cram them all into a 90 gallon temporarily, and I don't know if we're going to get to move the dual 125 aquarium stand in here in this video, as I am waiting to hear from someone else if they can make it to help me out. Either way, we're going to see a lot of cool fish, so stick around. Alright, here's the tank in question. Look at that beast of a pike cichlid right there. Yeah, he's not very happy with these other fish. I'll probably end up having to move him elsewhere or give him up because he is turning out to be quite the bully, but that's alright. You know, failed experiment, that happens sometimes. I thought he'd be a little friendlier with all the fish in here since there's so many of them, maybe spread it around, but nope. So he might have to go, but anyways, everything that's in this tank has to come out so we can move it, and we're going to put it into this 90 gallon aquarium that you can't really see because there's no light on it anymore. So they're going to go on the floor, but again, it's just temporary. I'm going to clean this tank up though because it's pretty nasty, and then move everyone over. Alright, now we got a light on there, so I'm going to attempt to make this pretty bare bottom. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's like a poop rocket. Ah, man, I might as well just keep cleaning this thing out while I'm down here and getting gross anyways. Get up close and personal here. Just rinse it out real quick. Oh yeah. So on smaller aquariums, I generally just use a net to scoop out the substrate, but this is going to take quite some time. So this is how I'm going to do it. Going to empty out the water over here. Lots of shells, obviously. And then they go. So I'm going to get to work on this. It's going to take a while, and let's see what we come up with. So I got most of the substrate out. There's still some in there. The water's still nasty, so I got to pump the rest of that out, and then we will start filling it up. So I'm doing something right now that I would never condone, and that is tilting an aquarium with water in it. But I do trust this aquarium. It's got really thick acrylic, so this is just the easiest way overall. Do this at your own risk. Do not blame me if you do this and your tank breaks or if it busts a seal and leaks all over you. Not my fault, your fault. Just like it's going to be my fault when this tank breaks and I come home to 90 gallons of water on the floor. But oh well, that'll just make for another video, I guess. So I had to move the light again to drain the water, but the next step now is to just kind of scrub the glass here. You can see the difference. Lots of algae on this tank. So this is going to take a minute. I'm just kind of refilling water and pumping it out at the same time, just to help get rid of the nasty water. Alright, so here we go. This is where the tank's going to live. I have moved it. It's in front of the 30 gallon nano tank, the Tanganyika tank down there, the 75 gallon tank. The light is off because it's on this tank so we can see in here. As you can see, I am filling up with water. I do need to add some safe in there to dechlorinate the water. So we'll just sprinkle a little of that in there. Good to go. I'll probably fill this up about halfway and then fill the rest of it up with the tank water out of the 125. Which I will now unplug the filters for and start draining this tank. So as I'm kicking around in the fish room, and there he goes, I figured I might as well get this guy on camera. One of two of them in here that I don't see very often. He's looking kind of skinny though, that has me worried. Here's the eel poking out over here. I didn't plan on filming this tank, so I did not scrub the glass, but when the dragon goby makes an appearance, you gotta film it. And he's just out and about cruising around. I should probably drop some bloodworms in there for him. But I got the tops off, I'm ready to move things over. I probably won't move many of the rocks, if any. I'll definitely move all the wood over just because the sheer amount of plecos, they're gonna need a place to hide. I don't know what's going on down here, but clearly they found something they want to eat. Probably a pellet or something that fell off the lid. Plecos be going crazy down there. Here's a huge bristlenose pleco here. What else do we see in here? A lot of dying plants because I knew this tank was coming down, so I pretty much stopped caring about the plants, but that'll happen sometimes. I'm kind of curious what they found down there though. Maybe we'll figure it out when we start tearing things across. This is not a good sign. That means something died. There's an old carcass. Really old though, so must have happened a while ago. But I'm gonna start moving this stuff over right now. So I'm just topping off the tank with the tank water from the 125. You can see this does have a built-in overflow that I don't have a cap for. That's why I have a bucket over there for when I inevitably overflow this tank. It won't get on my floor, it'll just go in the bucket, I'll hear it splash, and I'll know to turn the water off. It's bound to happen. Still waiting for the water level to get a little lower before I start digging into this tank. I got my Marina breeder box ready here so we can take a good close look at some plecos if I'm able to catch them, which I should be able to. And maybe a Corridora or two, but no promises. I think I will move the roseline barbs, which is this guy here, roseline barbs, Denison barbs or roseline sharks. I think I'll move those out into the 240 with the puffer and the angels, because they would love that extra 2 feet of swimming space. This guy, still not sure what I'm gonna do with that guy, but we'll figure it out. And we still got a sump underneath the stand, for that's what the overflow box is here for. From way back in the day when I used to run a sump on this before I got the FX6. Which is buried in the LED corner over here. Probably have to end up cleaning out that FX6 and adding it to that 90 gallon like I said, but most of these plants are pretty haggard. I probably won't keep them. I'll probably just keep the Anubias because those bounce back pretty easily, but everything else, well, I'll keep the Bulbitis too because that's super durable, but everything else I'll probably just throw away. Alright guys, there we go. Most of the hardscape is out except for the flatter rocks there. I figured I'd leave them in there for now because why not? See, we got plecos galore. We'll try to take a look at as many as we can. So it's time to start moving fish, and the way I do it, I got a bucket with a little bit of water in it. Probably get this crap out of the way so it doesn't get caught in the net. I'm gonna actually keep this plant though, even though it's looking kind of dead. It always grows back really well. That's hygrophila. And now the long process of trying to catch really fast rainbow fish. Every once in a while you get lucky and they swim into the net like that. And we just lower them down. It's that easy. I'm gonna rinse and repeat about 100 times and I'll check back in with you. Just checking in with everyone here. I had to lower the water a lot to catch these rainbow fish. Some of them just swim right into the net. Some of them are a pain. The Denison barbs, however, are the biggest pain in the butt. I have yet to be able to catch one. So hopefully now that the water is only a few inches, I'll be able to catch those, move them to the 240. We'll take a look at the 240. The angels are doing amazing. There's that poor carcass still. I'm gonna wonder what that is forever. Alright guys, let's have a look. I believe I got all the fish out, but you tell me, by the time you see this, if there's still fish in here, they're going to be dead. But it looks like we got everything out, and I think I'm at a good stopping point. I still got to take all the substrate out, the last few rocks, but I think I'll get to that in the morning. I just got the last of the fish in here. Oh, sounds like the ice cream truck is here. Oh, don't jump out, little fella. Just moving you over here. Mowing in the net. Oh, nice. Got 3 of them. I don't know why my focus is angry. Maybe I'm too close. What's going on here? Alright, there we go. I think we're back. Got one more stir-by down here. Of course, being the last one, he's probably going to be a pain. Come on, swim in the net. Nope. There we go. Nope. Don't make me get rough with you. There we go. And in he goes. So we're gonna let these guys kind of chill out overnight, and we'll get some good shots of them in the morning. Always love top-down view of rainbow fish. I don't know why. Probably because they're so colorful still, even from the top. As they glide around in the water. Gotta love rainbow fish. There comes the big pike cichlid. Alright folks, so like I said, that's going to be it for today. I will check back in with you bright and early tomorrow. I gotta go get some dinner because I am starving. Hello YouTube, so it's the next day, still no help, so unfortunately the video is going to come to a quick stop at this point. Waiting around all day, no one ever showed up, that's the way it works sometimes. I did however go get my stand that we built, I don't know, a couple months ago, so that's in the garage. Got everything ready, so as soon as help shows up, we'll get to work. But let's take a look at the rainbows and then the 240 gallon and we'll see how everyone's doing. Alright YouTube, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I was originally going to go in and name all the plecos as I showed them on video there. But then I thought, well, what's the fun in that? I want to see if there's anybody out there in the YouTube land that can correctly name all of these plecos. Leave your guesses down below. We'll see if anyone can actually do it. I'd be surprised because some of them, they can go a lot of different ways. So again, let me know down below in the comments what your guesses are, and I will see everyone hopefully this Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific on the live stream.